Good morning, everyone, and happy Sunday. It is Gratefulness Day 7. Yeah, I think. Day 7. So I have a few things. I kind of cheated like a little bit if you can cheat in a gratefulness challenge. And I was thinking about this. It's actually kind of cool. Like the first thing I do when I wake up is like, oh, what are going to be my 3 things today? And I actually started thinking about it yesterday. So the first thing, and they might sound silly, but whatever, they're my gratefulness things. So, I was thinking about this yesterday when I was at the gas station, and it says on the little thing, like, do you want a receipt? And I kind of, like, for some reason, looked at the word receipt, and I thought, man, that's a really fucked up word. Like, that's not spelled any kind of way, like, would make sense, right? But it doesn't matter, like, it makes sense to me, and it's easy for me, because I've seen it before, and I've been taught, and I've been educated, and I know how to read very well, so to read the word receipt is no big deal, right? And then I realized, like, that's really fucked up, number one, and number two, like, wow, I can read that, and I can read that without thinking about it, and that's amazing. Not everyone has the opportunity to learn, or to be taught how to read. Not everyone has access to education like we do, like I do, personally, like I have, and, like, I don't know, I feel like we take certain things for granted like that, you know, like, of course, when I was young, I didn't want to go to school, because I had to go to school, but now I'm like, please, can someone pay so I can go to college, like, forever? Can someone please, pay for me, because I love learning, and I love going to school. But this is something that we might not think about. Like, we don't think about how often we read, or how much we read, or, like, how necessary it is, like, and how not everyone has that ability. Not everyone has access, to, like, the caring teachers that I had, and so I was really amazed by that, and I thought, wow, I'm really fortunate. I'm really fortunate in that way. You know, so I'm grateful for my education. I'm grateful for knowing how to read, being taught how to read, among other things, right? But just like education, the ease with which, you know, we have access to education. I know that it's much better when you get to higher education in other places. It's not so easy for college level, but I am grateful for having access to education at all. Definitely. The second thing, may sound kind of true, but second thing I'm grateful for is Chapstick. So, yes, I'm grateful for Chapstick, because my lips have been chapped and water's just not cutting it. I don't know what's going on. But then that led me to think about other things, right? So, we live in a time and in a space that, like, Chapstick exists, right? Like, if we need something, or we want something, we can either, like, go get it, or create it ourselves, right? It's an amazing, like, space to be in. Like, back in the day, they didn't have Chapstick back in the day. It was like, drink water. You know, like, manure? I don't know. What did they use? I don't know. No idea what was the treatment for dry lips back in the day. You know, like, I don't know. But then that also made me think about, like, oh, but now how needy are we? That we were like, I'm the first one to say, like, I'm absolutely dependent upon my Chapstick. And that's because we have it, right? So, I don't know. I was just thinking, I'm not going to go off onto this whole big tangent, but I'm grateful for everything that we have collectively as a society, as a people right now, and, like, things like Chapstick. I'm very grateful for things like Chapstick that make my life a lot easier, and so on and so forth. And my third thing, another kind of, like, material thing, but that's not the point, is, like, my bed. I'm grateful for. I said I was grateful for my house yesterday, and I am. I'm very grateful for that. But it's not, how to describe it. I'm very grateful for rest. and my bed facilitates that, right? I'm very grateful for safety, and my home facilitates that. So it's not, I wouldn't want to be mistaken to say that, like, I'm grateful for these material things. I mean, I am, but that's not the point. The point is, like, further than that. It's deeper than that, right? So it's like, yes, I'm grateful for my bed, but in the sense that I'm grateful for rest. I'm grateful for, I can really feel that when I sleep, my body is healing. I push my body and my mind every single day very, very hard. Sometimes at the end of the day, I kind of have to, like, take a bath and apologize to my body, because I know it's capable, and but I push very hard. I'm always pushing. So when it comes to rest, I really appreciate when rest is healing, and when it's not just a little bit. Like, I really appreciate a good, deep, healing rest, and I can feel it in the night when I'm sleeping. I can feel my body healing, and I can feel it getting what it needs, and that's really like my repayment for all of the crap I put my body through. So I'm very grateful for rest is what it is. I thought about it in terms of, like, I love my bed, and I do love my bed, but it's not the bed that I love, it's the rest that it facilitates and the healing that it facilitates. So those are my 3 things. As always, I'm grateful for a lot of things, and especially a lot of people, but you can't say the same thing twice in these 21-day challenge, and so it's going to be really fun. And if I do, please let me know. I'm sure y'all are paying very close attention and taking notes and stuff, right? So happy Sunday. I hope it's an amazing day for you, and everyone gets ready for their week, and I hope it's a great week for you as well. Bye.